Blade Runner is one of my all-time favorite movies, like top 5 movies of all time. And the game came out in the late 90s on PC, and growing up I had Mac. So I have never played this game before. And the remake from Night Dive Studios just came out today. So I am extremely excited to be checking this out. It is a point-and-click adventure. Huge props goes to Night Dive Studios because the original game from Westwood Studios, they lost the source code, the original code for it. The Night Dive Studios, they do a whole lot of games from PC and they get them for modern times. They went back in and they reverse engineered the whole thing. So, and remastered it and, as it says, enhanced. So we're gonna check that out, and I hope you enjoy. If you have not seen Blade Runner, this is within the same world, but it's not the plot of the movie. So it's just like a companion piece that helps build out the lore of the film, what I've been told. All right. The music is sounds like the Vangelis music from the film. Back. Input options. I'm overly sensitive, you guys know that. Subtitles, yes. I can't hear without my subtitles. Let's go their personality. Your choice, I guess. Yeah, let's go medium. I think it's like, yeah, easy, medium, hard. Fuck it, let's go hard. Only live once, gamers. Love that there's subtitles for the title cards. Same title cards that begin the film, too.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runciter, please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait! I haven't finished with you. I told you, we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humanity.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
VR 61661, report to precinct headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on patrol when I got the call. Welcome relief, considering that the most action I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
VR 61661, report to division headquarters, code 3, repeat code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew. Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, 'cause it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
Slumming tonight, Slim?
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse. They never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-world paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
So in this future, animals are basically extinct.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
All right.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it. What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight. Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art.
Alright, let's find some interactables here, chat. I don't need. No, I don't want to get in my car. Oh, I exit. Oh, okay.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
Alright, so
I already checked for a crowbar or some kind of tool. No luck, but it looks like we've got some latents.
Make sure the lab boys run them through the mainframe, human and rep.
the green is like a clue, blue is transition to the other place.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair. Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it. McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First, I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product?
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
How'd you find her?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
Whoa.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there. I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
All right.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment. Here you are.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Chinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that. I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
Oh. He's green, but we've already talked to him.
Ruined! Totally ruined!
Oh. Hey, alright, we're on the board, gamers. Okay, so these are all the clues we've got. Okay, switch ammo type. Okay. Alright, and so to get out of here, we hit the... Alright, select button. Alright.
My precious one. She was my baby.
Take me back outside, or...
All my animals.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance.
I've gotten all I can from that.
Oh, are you a little doggo?
A toy dog.
Oh, it's a toy. Alright.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
A candy bar.
Yuck.
Well, isn't that cute?
Alright, nothing else to investigate here.
All my animals.
Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
All right, so police station. You can tell this is from the same era as Final Fantasy VII. A lot of the static locations, the graphics are very similar.
Roof. Laboratory.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. The shell casings from Runciter should be in the Museum of Military History.
How's that?
They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
All right.
Anything else?
We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
And they're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week. Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head-on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runciter's is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Elevator.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping 26%, according to the latest figures from the Department of Justice. Governor Kolvig attributed the change to the dramatic increase in the number of specials registered as city residents and promised a tough new set of standards for the City Immigration Bureau by next month.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy, Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Gouza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Gouza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked Vice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
Holy shit. Alright, where are we gonna go next?
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Target and
and shoot all threats. Do not shoot innocents. Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
I think there's an achievement for getting a perfect score on this. Obviously, this isn't the run for that. Oh, that was a lady with a baby, not a gun. Sorry. I already shot him. How did he shoot me? Got a baby.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Where's the next station? Oh, let's see. Alright, so can you do multiple? Yeah, you can do multiple saves. Okay. If I wanted to come back and try this again when I wasn't garbage. How do I go to the next station? Where do we go here? Oh, okay. Alright, she's got a baby. Fire, Jesus. Higher, please. Here we go. Yeah, I'm pulling the trigger, but it's like super finicky.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
I don't know why it wasn't letting me pull the trigger on that one. Because the lady was in the way? You've got a baby, you've got a gun. When I pull the trigger, it doesn't do anything. Alright. Might be an achievement to do on the easy difficulty. I shot the dude, not the lady. What the hell? Not out here killing moms and babies. Not what I do. Oops, sorry, lady. Guess that is what I do.
Proceed to next station.
I'm pepping your step there. Oh, if you double tap, he'll run. Okay, that's nice. Good to know that now. Baby, baby, baby. 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 That's a baby. That's a baby. That's a gun.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Alright, let's see how I did. her scoreboard?
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Okay. Well, let me just make a save here just while I'm outside of the shooting range. I wonder how you find out you got the high score. I mean, I doubt I got it, but worth a shot. All right.
Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Runciter crime scene.
So the Esper is the device in the movie that basically uses to enhance and scan in on the photo. That's Runciter. All right, how do I do the next photo?
Runciter crime scene.
Show your face.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
Um, I'm trying to get the license plate there. Okay, so there's some things you can trigger it to pull in. Okay.
Local license plate? Give me a hard copy of that. A black ground car. Looks like it's been around the block a few times. Give me a hard copy of that. Muddy boots. Guess he's from out of town. Give me a hard copy of that.
All right. Go back. There has to be something that we can interact with in this one here.
Runciter crime scene.
Enhance.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
Nope. Thought there was maybe a person there. Kitty. All right.
Runciter crime scene.
Little bunny there. Is that a monkey? Green stuff on the floor there. Um, I'm at a loss. It's like I'm not able to find any of the things. Oh, it's... Oop. Lucy's behind the cage. Ah. Ghost your face.
Hello there, Lucy. Give me a hard copy of that. It's some kind of insect. Give me a hard copy of that.
All right.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete. Uploading personal clue database.
Oh, we already did that.
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Any things there? Okay.
Lucky strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
How do I find out if I got the perfect score? I know I didn't. Unless that's on my, okay. And then I guess Scooty Puff on out of here.
Ground floor.
I interact with that? No.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
I mean, I already dumped it all in there.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Oh, apparently the game crashed. Well, shit. All right, well, I have to go back now and go grab those other clues.
Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
So we know how to work this now.
Scanning video disk. 2 enhanceable images found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Runciter crime scene.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that. It's some kind of insect. Give me a hard copy of that.
Bullshit face. How they're able to get the different angles on the photographs is something I've never been able to
Hello there, Lucy.
figure out, but
Give me
I
a
think
hard
that's
copy of that.
why it's science fiction.
Runciter crime scene.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
Looks like Audio Slave or Chris Cornell from Wish.
Muddy boots. Guess he's from out of town. Give me a hard copy of that. Local license plate. Give me a hard copy of that. A black ground car. Looks like it's been around the block a few times. Give me a hard copy of that.
I think that was everything, right? Should be.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
All right, let's go ahead and save just in case things break again.
Ground floor.
Incredible the how close they are to the actual photos. I mean, not photos, but the sets in the film.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
Alright, let's hopefully not break again.
Lockup.
Alright.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
You're Spencer Gregorian, right?
No. I really think my lawyer should be here.
I got some more questions for you. Tell me about your protest at Tyrell's plant.
I already told that other detective everything. Under duress.
I want to know about the people who were there. The Rastafarian and the Asian guy with the sunglasses.
I didn't know the Rastafarian. The Asian fellow was one of our ex-members. Izo was his name.
How long did you know him for?
Let's see. I met him about 5 years ago.
Can't be a replicant
He seemed
then.
so smart and balanced. He really wanted to help the replicant people.
Then what?
He started associating with the more militant factions. I was astounded when I heard he was supplying weapons to some of them.
What kind of weapons?
Guns so new that even the police had hardly used them, I heard.
I got some more questions for you. Lot of people involved in your cause? Spencer?
Yes, sir, we're growing fast. As more and more people realize that replicants have cognitive and emotional legitimacy, the Citizens Against Replicant Slavery will spearhead the movement towards...
Save the pitch for someone who gives a shit.
We're peaceful people, Detective. We live by a code that men like you could never understand.
Man's gotta have a code.
2 centuries ago, humans were held in slavery. Brave souls formed an underground railroad.
So, you help replicants escape the city.
I'm talking figuratively, Detective.
Sure you are.
We're not children, Detective. We have resources. The world is changing. People are waking up to the injustices perpetrated by a sick society that you have helped...
A lot of them will wake up dead if reps are allowed to run amok on Terra, jerk. You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Relatable. Alright, let's void conf him. Although I think he's human.
I'm gonna give you a little test.
The other detective. She already tested me earlier today.
Uh-huh. Look, I gotta check out the equipment, and you're the only stiff around.
I object to this treatment. If you'll just call my lawyer, he'll take care...
Your lawyer would tell you I got the authority to VK the mayor if I want. And he'd have to smile and nod and kiss my butt until I cleared him. So sit down.
Alright, so the void conf, if you're not familiar with the game, is basically it's designed to identify replicants based by judging, you know, trying to elicit an emotional response. So it's an empathy test more than anything else. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please
Okay.
pay attention. Where do you live?
3rd sector, uptown.
Nice neighborhood?
Very. Is this going to take long?
Just keep your pants on, Spencer. A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
I try to do better next time.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
Are you trying to make me sick?
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I'm not answering that.
You see an oversized book with pictures of exotic animals on the cover. The title is Big Game Hunting in Zaire.
And let me guess. Pictures of dead animals inside.
Curious, you flip it open. There's a picture of a man standing with his foot on a dead Cape buffalo. You find yourself fascinated. You keep paging through it, seeing picture after picture of animals laid to waste, each more gruesome than the last.
These questions are becoming predictable, Detective. I wouldn't do that.
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn itself over. But it can't. Not without your help. But you're not helping. Why is that?
You bastard.
They're just...
I want to see my attorney. Now!
When I'm done. Maybe. Describe in single words only the good things that come in.
A lot of these are questions that are actually shown in the movie.
Patient, brave, loving.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I try to help him, of course. Buy him dinner or take him to a shelter.
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I love life too much to commit suicide. You wouldn't know about that, would you?
You have a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I take him to a psychiatrist.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
Appropriate. For a killer.
Test terminated.
You keeping busy, pal?
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
All right. Do I get any other... Nope. No other interactables? All right, I guess the roof. All right, so we have the Chinese takeout menu, and we have the car. Excuse me.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Ugh.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. You want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a boat.
Got to mix more out back.
Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
All right.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Huawei favor? Distribute all through our police station?
I guess
This
Lucy.
girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Am I getting noodles?
See you later, Howie.
All right, I guess not. I go into the kitchen. Go talk to that Zubin dude.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. You know this girl or not?
Nope. I know who I know, and who I don't know. I don't know her.
Think hard.
Okay. Maybe seen her once. At station. Riding north on bullet train.
North, huh? Locked.
Oh, okay, I fucked up. So I'm looking at an achievement guide. Let's try this again. Alright, let's make the save here.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen. McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a book. Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
That strut.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor? Distribute all through our police station?
This girl ever eat around here?
Nah, all gaijin look like the old man.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Alright, let's save. So we don't screw up this section again.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine? Ah.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Sorry, pal. All I got are hundreds.
Hey, that'd work.
Hey, Pop.
Alright, license plate.
Locked. 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 Yuck.
The thing of, like a bottle of vomit?
Totally uninteresting. Totally uninteresting. Locked.
I'm supposed to be jumped by the dude. But I don't know why not letting me. Let's try.
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
Okay, I think that's what I needed to do there. Hey, alright.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Sorry, pal. All I got are hundreds.
Hey, that'd work.
Hey, that'd work. Um,
Lightning Squad, Rep Unit, Battle of the Gemini. I'd retired a war hero, someone who'd fought for the freedom of the off-world colonists. The poor guy kind of reminded me of one of those Buffalo Soldiers, blacks who had killed and died for America, yet weren't allowed to drink alongside whites. And maybe, just maybe, the photograph validated his own existence.
Oh well.
I've gotten all I can from that.
Chill it, man. Just took a wrong turn back there, that's all.
Take your business elsewhere.
An excellent idea.
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moon bus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bus?
Disappeared into thin air. Brian thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Gotcha.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that.
Well, I guess that voice actor they got for Gaff is Edward James Olmos, because that's not even close to his voice. All right. Oh, there's my car. Oh, should I tell Howie that he needs a new head chef? So I've got the photograph on the body,
Laboratory, mainframe, and
which
shooting
means
range.
I should be able to scan it. Hopefully. Oh, is that not one of the, or only some photos able to do that?
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
All right. I guess go check in with the boss.
Floor.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get lanced.
Ugh.
You've really been surprising the troops around here, kid. Gaff says you worked at retirement like a champ.
Just doing the job.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those 6s can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
But I'm proud of you, McCoy. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred Chinian. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So, the check's in the mail?
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Oh, that's
Forget
nice.
that. Buy yourself something nice. Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
All right. This is awkwardly staged, so let's get out of here.
Roof.
2019 in the game chat. It's 3 years ago. We still don't have flying cars.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love. She'd cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Give you food?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Hey. Alright, so a detective who spends all his money on a dog. I mean, this is totally my kind of person.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told my wrath. My wrath did grow.
Crank calls were a dime a dozen in this city, and I'd had my share. Still, this guy sounded more like an English teacher than the average scumbag. If I'd been more awake, the message might have spooked me.
Erase and reset.
Anything else to do in my apartment? Can I sleep?
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about 1/3 of what we got here on Terra. Real comfy. How about turning that dial, okay? When I say...
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua, and he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? I need test studies, contacts, the works.
Only simulator. Extra terrestrial gravity.
1 more minute, you be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance, they're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package, man.
No, please, don't.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry, I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runciter deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Oh, is that how I go to the bathroom? Oh, it's less awkwardly staged than Death Stranding, at least. Upper.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Yeah, that's their food's over here.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
All right. Oh, it's an at-home Esper machine. Okay.
Your floor number, please.
The roof. Do I go to the Tyrell building or I go to the police station? Let's go talk to
Ground
Guza.
floor.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Can the department float me some chin yen? This investigation's getting expensive.
Look, this ain't on the department tab, okay? This is a personal loan.
Thanks,
Aw,
Lieutenant.
that's nice.
This goddamn city don't know how to manage funds. They've been flush for years.
I thought we were under budget.
Trust me, ain't nobody getting rich unless they're sneaking some on the side. Hell, I can barely pay for the fuel for my car.
Relatable.
Ever hear of public transportation?
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you. Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
All right, can I go back and pick up what was ever there?
Get out of here before I throw my desk at you.
All right, I guess not.
Mainframe and shooting range.
During his last election campaign, Governor Kolvig promised a bold new plan of action to clean up the worst regions of the highly toxic debris that surrounds our city, the so-called kipple. Just how much progress has been made since then? We spoke to the governor just before...
We get a new weapons shipment?
Yeah, Guza requisitioned a couple of cases for the assault teams.
Let me guess. He's planning on taking out a small city.
Lieutenant's a big believer in overkill.
I've gotten all I can from that. That weapons shipment just came in. You get the paperwork handy?
Why? You got a pressing need to rummage through my private files?
Yeah, I forgot you were keeping your lacy underthings in there. Look, Jack, I just want to see what they're charging for a crate of rifles these days.
Too damn much if you ask me, especially at the rate the assault teams are losing them. I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Cigarettes still smoking? Someone's lost in time, yeah, like tears in rain. How's it going, Sam?
Ground floor, mainframe and shooting range. Laboratory.
I mean, I guess go to the Tyrell building to investigate that murder now. Going well, glad to hear it. The only scene of the movie you've ever seen, it's literally like second last scene in the movie.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grab test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
Damn you, TV. Oh, you watch too much TV instead of watching movies?
Yes, sir.
I guess.
Jesus.
Oh, you saw it on TV while just flipping
I've seen
through?
worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
There's got to be something outside here first that I need to find. Oh, wait.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Anything else here? All right.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? This earring yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Hey, oh.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp. You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Maggie's the name of his dog at home.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours,
we get it.
and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Or other things before I inspect the body?
I'd seen more dead animals than, and now it was, I thought.
Okay, so I can skip through dialogue with the right bumper.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story, but I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
It's to send a message. Eating the dude plastic explosives? Is there nothing else in here to explore other than dead dogs?
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
Look at our clues.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky,
Okay.
maybe?
Alright. Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. Alright. What are you playing today, Sam?
Eisenduller had used his dog's name as a password. The Tyrell brass wouldn't be too happy if they knew I was snagging a copy of their files, but someone had wanted them bad enough to kill Eisenduller, so I figured they must be worth having.
Nothing else here.
Lagging behind again?
Guza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
Absolutely nothing.
How's yours connected to mine?
Lazy summer.
I'm still putting the pieces together. It's all stored in Esper's mainframe. You hear about the Moonbus massacre?
Gaff mentioned it.
Could be our cases are overlapping. I might keep you posted.
Do that.
Hey, come back. I wanted to talk to you some more. Taking time off from playing games for a week or two. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that last week you took the week off. Just feeling burned out on games.
You friendly with Eisendeller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendeller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside, and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times, just where it's like, I don't know what I want to play, and I'm just feeling burned out.
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisendeller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendeller's office.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees.
Oof.
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Alright, can't go anywhere but here, I guess.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Alright, let me save. It's been a while since we've saved, and we already had the game crash once. You guys know me, I love having backup saves.
Scanning video disk. One enhanceable image found. Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database. Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
All the saves. How's it going? Feel so bad for Jibs. He had like a 30-hour save and he lost it.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row. Give me a hard copy of that.
Is it as good as I remember it being? I never played the original. It came out in '97 when I was 11 years old, and I didn't have a PC. And obviously, at that time, I never, I hadn't seen Blade Runner at that point. I didn't see Blade Runner until I was like 13 or 14. No. So I've been waiting for the remaster to come out for a couple years. They've been working on it a long time. It's showing its age a little bit on some parts, but does a pretty good job of capturing the world of the film. Aw, pupper.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe? Give
I
me a
already
hard
found
copy
that
of
clue,
that.
though. Yeah, there's lots of dogs in this game. McCoy, the character that you play as here, he has a dog named Maggie. It looks a little bit like Toby.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. Give me a hard copy of that.
What's in his hand there? McGee, you've seen Blade Runner, right? Old and new? Okay. Plays kind of parallel to the movie's story. No, like real overlaps yet, but back out to the main part of the picture here.
Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
All right, let's see if we can get his face.
The earring was shaped like an... I didn't know much about, like, the cheap...
All right, that's the one we already had. Still don't know how the machine's supposed to, like, 3D, get a 3D capture of things that aren't in the line of sight of the camera. All right, so in the boots from the last crime scene, those aren't muddy. All right, I think we got everything we can from here.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Okay, we'll dip. Go talk to the boss.
Lockup. Ground floor.
Literally the only place we can go is Brian's office, even though Brian's not there. That was weird. Loki's birthday today. You left him alone at home today, so you feel obligated to tell everyone you know. Happy birthday, Loki. My sister's birthday too. Okay. How old is he now? 3? 2 or 3?
Mainframe and shooting range. Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database.
Okay, I was trying to think because I remember watched when I played Gwent, and that was less than 2 years ago.
Transfer complete.
Alright, so if I do the stuff is
Ground floor.
Guza. Alright, looks like we just have to go to the Tyrell building then.
Roof.
Messy up there, isn't it?
Alright, can I talk to Tyrell now?
I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Alright, oh, Animoid Row. Go ahead and save.
You know who deals in insects down here?
You don't want insects? They're no good companion. But fish. Fish are good. I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish. Very friendly.
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
Are they, though?
My dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make lots of money.
Let's get back to insects. Official LPD business.
Ah, down at end of Animoid Row, you see big green sign? You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
She. This your work?
Ah, the dragon.
Dragon?
See? I'm a Runciter, dragonfly late of the American South Swampland.
You sell jewelry with dragonflies?
Item like that, very special significance. Very rare, senor. Estate item, and most likely part of large collection. Person must have plenty of money to obtain a collection.
More than I can afford.
You try Hawker's Circle. Might want to trade for this. With luck, you may find.
If this is from a collection, I'm also looking for the other pieces.
I make you a deal. I found out where to get dragonfly jewelry. Then, you buy a piece, right? For special lady friend? You come back later.
I'll do that.
When does Anna de Armas show up in this?
The dragon.
Not at all, which is a big sad.
Handsome man like you has lady friend, of course.
All my girl cares about is food and love.
Oh, how romantic. What is this girl's name?
Maggie.
Maggie. Ah, Maggie, senor. It's perfect, is it not?
It's kind of ugly, but you talk me into it.
Might I interest you in a snake, noble one?
Not today, thanks. You know anything about insects?
I regret that I do not, noble one, save that I feed them to my snakes.
You do what?
Artificial ones, of course. The safeguards in the design of my snakes would not allow them to swallow a real insect.
I assume that this insect is already extinct.
They all died after the war, yes.
So the fakes must be pretty expensive.
If bought in bulk, the price is acceptable. They do not need to eat them, of course, but the added realism is worth every penny. Have you ever seen such craftsmanship?
Right now, I'm more interested in the insect.
Perhaps you should ask the Peruvian woman next door. She's an expert on such things.
I mean, I already talked to her, but...
A wonderful deal to friend.
I need to ask you...
Certainly the LPD must have better things to do than to question a humble merchant over and over again about the same things. Why aren't you out arresting criminals like that disreputable Bob fellow?
Who's Bob?
He owns the armament shop up the street. He's insane, noble one, insane. He takes peculiar pleasure in agitating all the vendors around here. I cannot even go out for a Shisco without worrying whether Bob is going to sabotage my snakes.
Thanks for your time.
Oop. Bullet Bob's runner surplus.
That a 45 blaster under your coat, or you just happy to be here?
You got good eyes.
They ought to be. They're the only organs of mine that survived the Phobos Wars intact.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect.
Blade Runner, huh? How come I never heard of you?
I just got assigned.
Yeah, I'm kind of buddies with Davy Holden. How's he doing?
Word is he's gonna be okay.
That skin job must have been pretty damn quick getting by Davy like that. He's the best in the business.
Oh, that's
He'll be back on the job soon.
The guy who gets shot in the first scene of Blade Runner by a replicant. What else is there?
You sell any off-world stuff, like Ender rifles?
Nah, I ain't seen anything like that in years. Wish I had one, though. The Endo was a real workhorse. Good stopping power, decent rate of fire. You looking? Gonna cost you a bundle, I'm afraid.
Not really. Somebody shot up Runciter's shop with one.
Sucker had it coming. I'm sure of that.
Why's that?
Runciter's always putting on those airs like he's better than everybody else. But he'll do anything for a buck. Sell anything to anybody. That's where I draw the line. If it's suspicious, it's out of here. Got no place at Bullet Bob's.
You know anyone who might sell Ender rifles?
There's one other guy around here who dips into that stuff. Got a pawn shop down the street. Goes by the name of Ezo.
Oh, that's...
But who knows
that
what
name
the
came
real
up
title
again.
is.
Ezo, huh? Sounds like you don't like him.
Ezo's okay. He's run the green pawn for a while. We're friendly competitors, I guess. But I don't appreciate his politics.
Yeah?
Rumors, that's all they are. I was out there, Ray. I did my time. 3.5 years worth. And I can tell you, Rep's got no business being down here on Earth, okay?
Yeah. Earth don't deserve him.
Tell me about it. We got standards to uphold down here.
You got any decent ammo for my piece?
You mean the good stuff? 'Cause I know them police-issue spitballs just don't cut it.
Not these days.
Yeah, I know how it is. If you want to drop a skin job, you need a little extra oomph. I got a few clips around here somewhere. If you got the chin yen for it.
Okay, let's have it.
Okay.
I hear you've been waving guns around on Animoid Row.
Who's been telling you that crap? That lying Egyptian snake oil salesman?
Hassan?
That's the one. I should have popped him when I had the chance. You want to know what really happened? I wanted to get my daughter a present for her birthday, right? I bought an iguana from that crook Hassan. And the damn thing ran out of juice just 2 days after I plucked down a shitload of chin yen. Son of a bitch wouldn't give me a refund. So I threatened to burn down his shop.
Sometimes you just gotta be philosophical about these things.
That's exactly what my wife says. I heard of you.
Is that right?
You ain't done much.
I just got assigned.
Guys like you get hurt real easy.
Kind of a
Meaning
dick
what,
now.
Exactly.
It ain't like you're a real Blade Runner. Not like Steel or Gaff.
They get hurt sometimes, too. It's a dangerous business. How'd you feel about taking a little test?
You mean the Voight Kampf? You come into my shop and you want to VK me?
Relax, I just...
It's funny. You thinking I'm a rep. Set up the test. We'll see what's what around here.
What do you do for a living?
I sell donuts. Come on, is the whole thing gonna be this dull?
Just answer the questions as truthfully as you can. Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
Where? They're worth a mint, even with only half their legs.
It's just hypothetical.
Hyper what?
There's no spider.
Well, why did you say so then?
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
I guess I picked the right line of work.
You're 7 years old. You manage to steal several marshmallows from the kitchen and sneak them back to your bedroom. You're caught, and your father spanks you.
Good for him.
A man dressed in rags approaches you on the street and asks for money.
I tell him to get a job. Ain't he heard there's a labor shortage around here?
You're visiting the dentist. At the receptionist's desk is a huge bowl of fresh-cut flowers.
Flowers? So what?
It's illegal to pick them. Flowers aren't like soya. They're endangered. They need sunlight, fresh air.
They ain't gonna get it around here. I think they're all gone anyway. You seen a single goddamn flower in the last 10 years?
Yeah. Once. Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's a fucked up thing.
Supposed to scare me.
Not scare, just shock. Provoke a reaction.
I heard worse in the wars. Hell, I done worse.
Uh-oh.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot. It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
You laughing at me?
It's just a test.
You better not be laughing.
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints.
I'm not much for art.
A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
I'd burn it. Burn the whole damn place to the ground.
Okay.
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
Yeah, I remember that. Bitch.
You're having dinner at a friend's home. Halfway through the appetizer, he tells you that you've been eating goose liver pate.
I beat the crap out of him.
Test terminated.
So that's it?
Yeah?
Since you didn't shoot me, I must have registered okay.
Yeah, it was touch and go there for a while.
More human than human.
I think about skin jobs all the time. Try to get into their heads. Maybe that's what the deal is.
All right. Anything else we can talk to him about?
Thanks for your time. Jesus.
All right. Hawker's Circle, right? Where the pawn shop is. Oh, Kingston. This is the where the delivery guy was from.
Step up, step up. Mama Isabella cooked you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions? They always need answers.
This guy work for you?
No, but I wish he do. He be one fine-looking man.
You sure? Never seen him before.
I'd remembered him for sure.
You send a lot of deliveries over to Marcus Eisendaler at the Tyrell building?
Eisendaler. Oh, Eisendaler, yeah. Let me tell you, that man can't eat.
Send anything over lately?
No, sir. No deliveries to him no more. Not since last month. He be way behind on his bill.
Okay.
Not for a month, eh?
At least. No more Go till him pay up.
You may have a little trouble collecting. He's dead.
She doesn't respond to
That
that?
stew's looking tasty.
Fix you right up. Only dirty chinion. It put a spring in your step, man. The ladies, they be loving you.
Thanks for your time.
All right.
I got a couple of questions for you, Captain.
First one's on the house. The rest you pay for. You want chit-chat, you hire a hooker. This ain't no social club.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Nice bracelet, tough guy. Who's Maggie, your mommy?
That's my dog.
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one. Pour me one.
Just one?
One, but one good one.
All right. Is that the pawn shop? Alright, so I need to go find Ezo, right? Alright, okay, so that loops back around. How do I get into the pawn shop here?
Are you taking any drugs? I need to ask you...
And fuck you. Oh, there he is.
2 minutes. That's how much time I give every stranger that wanders in here off the street.
Sell a lot of stuff that way?
I don't encourage browsers. What impresses me are people who know what they want and are not afraid to pay for it.
What's the most expensive thing you got in here?
Value is a relative notion. What's significant to you might be meaningless to me.
And vice versa.
Everything here is guaranteed. The finest, most authentic anyone can get.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
All my paperwork is in order.
Doesn't matter. I don't read anyhow. What's your name?
Ezo.
You move a lot of valuable goods through here? Valuable and exotic?
How exotic?
We're talking exceptionally fine jewelry in the shape of a dragonfly.
Ah, they were so majestic. I remember them from my childhood. And that was the last time I've seen them.
It's very important that I find out about this. Can you help me?
If I see something, and you can match whatever my collectors will pay, it's all yours.
Thanks a million. How about off-world assault weapons? You got anything that's a match for these?
I don't deal in anything from the off-world. Much too hard to authenticate.
A man of your expertise could probably tell, though.
I don't even like to have them in here. My friend Shoshana Yuri picked up the Eos plague from some gunner's space helmet. He was
Eos
vomiting
plague?
blood for days.
Ever consort with a group called CARS, C-A-R-S?
cards. What is that?
Citizens Against Replicant Slavery.
I don't have time for such pursuits.
How about Spencer Gregorian?
The same goes for him, whoever he is.
Funny, because he described you to a T. Even down to that stupid little ponytail you got.
It's called a tromagi.
What would you say if I told you Gregorian named you as one of the people who was there when the Tyrell building blew up?
There's a mistake somewhere along the chain of communication.
So, you're denying all involvement?
I won't lie to you, Detective. There was a time in my life when I might have been involved with such an organization. I actually cared. But now, all I care about is my business.
Business?
I'm nothing but a humble salesman. Perhaps I can interest you in this camera. 100 years ago, it was a cherished item. Whole families sat for portraits.
I've seen plenty of photographs in my time.
Have you ever seen this?
Pocket sanded me.
Locked.
Can I shoot? Some weird delay with the firing the gun. I don't get it.
There were off-world rifles here and more. Grenades, explosives, modern rifles, even some police-issue restricted weaponry. Ezo wasn't some small-time fence, but a big-time arms dealer. The exact arms that renegade replicants would be looking for to survive in the big city.
Do you go out this way, or?
That's impossible.
Well, I guess we're not crossing that way. Unless we want to, you know, grow some extra limbs.
Ray McCoy, Rep Detect. Does this badge mean anything to you?
From here, what do we do? Let's go back to... Oh shit, it's Ezo.
No, wait!
Freeze, Yoshi!
Ezo.
Whatever. Been keeping yourself busy?
I'll be out of lockup within the hour.
Your little skin job friend's gonna take up a collection to bail you out, or you got it saved up?
Maybe I got friends in high places.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. What are you doing here, Slim?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I've been tracking this boy for a week. He thinks he's pretty clever. He's a material witness in a case I'm working. In fact, your best buddy's a replicant, isn't he? The big guy with the dreadlocks. What's his name again?
hallucinate often?
That's okay. You'll be giving him up to me soon enough. I can handle it from here, Slim. Why don't you go buy yourself a lollipop? Something else to suck on.
Ooh.
Very clever.
But I wasn't trying to be.
That was rude. Alright, let's go investigate, I guess. Pawn shop some more. Rude and mean and true. Find somebody else to suck at or suck on.
Nothing else there. Nothing else there.
Some pep in your step there, my guy. I feel like I had to have missed something here.
That's impossible.
If I shoot anything.
That's impossible.
Alright. Just figured I would have more clues or something that would be down there. To run up the steps again? Alright. Go ahead and make a save because it's been a minute.
Careful, senor. You're poisoned.
Scorpions?
See? Finest quality. Perhaps you purchased one?
I don't think so. They're beautiful, though. Never seen one before.
Why would you buy a scorpion as a pet?
Thanks for your time.
Right?
Thanks for your time.
Okay, so I guess done everything possible here. Oh, okay, so this loops back to first crime scene. Interesting. Doesn't sting as much when it dies. Oh, I get it. Who would want it as a pet? That's clever, McGee. You funny guy, Sally. If I kill you last. Scorpion, yeah.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
Alright. Gotta go to DNA Row. Hopefully it's not covered in people's DNA. Chinatown. There's up DNA Row. Oh, is that Gaff?
Hey. Tough day, McCoy. Hey, you killed anyone yet?
No.
Not good time now. Come back later.
Oh, it's James Hong.
你喺呢度啦，係咪快啲嚟呢度啦？哦，咁靚仔啊！你個 iris 咧真係大啦。
All right. Going through the front door, or? All right, let's try the front door. I mean, we are a cop, so.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow.
What? Oh, he's handcuffed. Oh, never mind. Oh, I escaped, but he didn't escape. All right, well, let's go back and see if we can help him out there. Got an achievement out of it.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow. Run! Run!
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed. Not just once, but a dozen times.
How did we get to this all of a sudden?
Passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
All right. Am I supposed to go to... I'm supposed to be able to interrogate that guy according to my achievement thing.
What's going on?
Help me. Run! Run!
Hold on. An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins.
Twins?
Up there. Up the stairs.
The twins? Did they do this?
No. Tall man with dreadlocks. The bomber.
Oh, Sadiq.
And another with beard. Piercing eyes.
What did they want?
The DNA information. God forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man here. Victim of an explosion. His name was Miraji. He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place at the wrong time?
I'm practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
mopping up here? Just do me a favor and kick some rep ass, okay? It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3 reporting a homicide. Possible act of terrorism.
Alright. Go up here.
The vid phone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic tech that was still produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink.
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.Up Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right. I tried to talk to Dr. Tyrell about your reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kinda angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message saved automatically. To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runciter's animal sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinion inside. I didn't know what it was for, but I'd bet the farm it wasn't on Runciter's books.
Oh. Check out this creepy thing. Well, that's not fucking terrifying. Right, anything else? Nothing shootable, it looks like.
I've gotten all...
Alright, I guess we have to go to Runciter's now. Alright, let's make a save. Talk to Chew.
Not good time now. Come back later.
Excuse me.
Deliveries to Rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk, always talk. You wait. You know take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisendaler is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick, come. What you want?
You were close to Eisendaler?
Eisendaler? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendaler test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear
We're gonna
me?
see if this is actually James
Of
Hong.
course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, huh? Eisendaler dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Miraji didn't show. Did you call him?
Call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago. Door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
It's him. I just looked. Pretty cool that they were able to get him.
Listen to me.
Busy. You not delivery man. You go away. Distraction all day long. Never stop. Loud noises on the street. Beep, bong, gong. Always make me rub eyes.
That'd be Dermo design burning to the ground.
Oh? What of Miraji?
He didn't make it.
You leave now, okay? Very busy. Must work.
You mentioned twins.
Yes. Luther and Lance. Siamese twins. Live about Miraji.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot. Shit can.
From who?
Big boss. Who else? You go ask them. I waste no more time. You think I nose around everybody's business, huh?
Miraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah. Subcontractor like me. He funny, though. Like old movies. Miraji master chef. Twins go crazy when he cooks.
What's Sebastian been up to lately?
Sebastian? He do what always do, nervous system. Very important to Dr. Tyrell.
Where do I find him?
He had old building down alley. Bradbury Hotel, I think. You walk down alley, you find it.
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That's so?
One long hair, talk a lot. Always make deal.
Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesmen. Very hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance sell something to Runciter?
Who? Never heard of Runciter. No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this. Oh.
Sorry to bother you.
All right. That's all we can get out of him. Oh, it's the Bradbury building right here. Take the elevator up. Oh, it's J.F. Sebastian's little toys that say jiggity jig.
It was some kind of freakish toy, half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure, but no one was going to give me any retirement bonus for it. It was some kind of rep.
All right, what about this guy?
It was some kind of rep.
Oh, all right.
More useless junk. It was some kind of freak rep tech.
Okay, so it's not like it's coming to get me.
Resuming interrupted print job.
That's a printer?
DNA research, incept dates, a lot of jargon, but I'd bet my spinner it was valuable to somebody.
I take it this is a fixer-upper. Oh, someone's running.
Someone had tried to access a...
Oh, I think if I accidentally click on McCoy, it'll trigger the Kia menu.
That'll do, Sadiq.
Enough! Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one, he's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient. Your woman, she be getting sick.
I promise you, she'll not die here on Earth.
I promise somebody will.
Rude?
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries is no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
I guess I got my ass to Mars.
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runciter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runciter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter? Like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing. It's just the law.
Would you hurt me?
I promise you I won't.
Father will be back soon.
All right. Go ahead and save. Oh, there's only limited save spots. Okay. And I think I'll wrap there for today. At the end of Act 2, beginning of Act 3. I'm enjoying this a lot. I love story. I love the world. And I like that it kind of expands on the universe quite a bit. So YouTube, I hope you'll continue and join us in part 2.